Welcome. Got a welcome on every platform here. One more platform and I'll do an official welcome. All right. Welcome to Are You Smarter Than a Naturalized Citizen? This is episode number 4. While we wait for some people to join us, I'm making sure the videos are going live. It looks good over here. If you guys can check your page too. I'm not sure I can problem solve too well. All right, good. We got some people coming on right now. So while we'll wait for everybody, we'll give people a couple of minutes to join in. It seemed like we had a lot of interest out there today. And while we do that, I will explain what we're doing here today. So this is a game show based on the 2008 naturalization test. So if you want to become a U.S. citizen, this is a game show based on the 2008 naturalization test. So if you want to become a U.S. citizen, all right. This is a game show. I hear me. Based on the 2008 naturalization. So if you want to become all right. This is a game show. I hear me. Based on the 2008 naturalization. So if you want to become all right. This is a game show. I hear me. Based on the 2008 naturalization. Guys, either of you have it. This is a game show. I hear me. Based on do either of you have it up? The feed, the stream.
I don't have it. I have buzzing StreamYard.
Okay, give it 1 second. I want to make sure it doesn't echo again.
It's showing live.
No, I know. Am I the only one who heard that echo?
Or no, I heard it.
Okay. At least I'm not going crazy.
That's why it's live on mine. Hi, everybody.
Okay, hi everyone. Sorry, that was really weird. All right, I think we're over that hopefully because there was a delay. So as I was saying and got cut off by myself, this is based on the 2008 naturalization test. In order to become a U.S. citizen, if you weren't born in this country, you either acquire citizenship, usually through a family member, or you naturalize. And to naturalize, first you become a permanent resident. And then after a certain number of years, either 3, 4, or 5. My dad, by the way, just texted to let me know that you all heard it. Thank you, Dad. After 3, 4, or 5 years of being a permanent resident, depending on the category, you are eligible to become a U.S. citizen. And to become a U.S. citizen, not only do you have to submit an application and be eligible in certain respects, but you also have to pass the English test as well as the U.S. Civics and History test. And what we have here today is the U.S. Civics and History test. You get 10 shots. You get 10 questions at your interview, and you have to get 6 right. Now, 6 isn't that long or isn't that many questions. So we don't want to make the show too short. So we're going to go to 10, if that's okay with you ladies.
Yes.
That's all right. So the first
I can handle it.
The first to 10 is the winner. The only rules to keep in mind, the most important rule, is that you cannot buzz in until I finish reading the question. And I'm very strict about this. You will forfeit your turn. That's the only rules, and first to 10 wins. We'll get started shortly now that it looks like we're all good with our echoes and whatnot. I guess, I don't know. That was weird. Okay, so let's get the game up and running, guys.
Okay.
Okay, that's enough of that. All right, well, welcome again. I am your host. My name is Amanda Schaefer. I am an attorney. I practice immigration, family criminal law. I'm born in New York, raised in New York. I'm a big fan of combining education and fun like we're doing here today. And these are, I forgot to mention, the actual questions from the actual naturalization test, questions and answers. And so I don't forget, I am the judge, jury, and executioner here. So I tried to put myself in the shoes of a USCIS officer in deciding if you get the question correct or not. But I'll be the judge if you get points. So I hope you guys are okay with that. And why I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud, brand new quote, on this of the sense of security and safety that I'm lucky to experience every single day. I may not be here today if my grandmother did not flee Poland during the Holocaust to seek refuge in the United States. Now I get to help people fleeing persecution obtain protection and the same sense of security that my grandmother saw. And on that note, one of my favorite things about being an immigration lawyer, or I should say my favorite things I get to do, is I have two favorites. One, being with someone when they're granted asylum, because that changes their entire life. Now, like, these are people fleeing persecution who have never had a sense of safety or thought they'd have a sense of safety again and security. So that's, amazing experience. And then also being with people at naturalization interviews when they find out they became a citizen. People get super excited about the permanent residence, of course, but it's just a different thing. And Aliona, I know you were at a naturalization interview today.
Yes.
I don't think it ended in quite the way I'm talking, but it sounds like the next time around it will. All right, let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1, please introduce yourself.
My name is Aliona Gherasimov. I was born in Moldova, raised in Moldova. I did immigrate to the United States in 2007. Not speaking any English, I gotta tell you that, guys. But then, thank God to my parents and to my husband and everyone who supported me. I got to go to law school, graduated in 2004, was admitted to New York State Bar in 2006, learned how to speak English and Spanish. So Here I am today practicing immigration and family, and I am fluent in Romanian, of course, is my native language, right? Russian second, English, and Spanish. So most of my clients are Spanish-speaking clients. I have Russians, Romanians too, but most of them are Spanish-speaking clients. And I love doing what I'm doing. I really enjoy doing what I do. I gotta say this, especially right before Thanksgiving, I had someone that was released from Bergen County. He went home to his wife and child after about 8-9 months being in detention. That was the best achievement so far.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's another one. I've gotten some amazing hugs after people being released from detention.
I gotta say that's the best from what we're doing.
Well, thank you for sharing. And why are you proud to be an American?
Because of the opportunity this country has to offer for hardworking people. Because if you come to this country and you work hard, you can achieve anything. But if you come to this country and you don't really into working, into doing something for yourself, then you'd rather, not be here. But this country is the land of opportunities, and I'm great and thankful to be
here. It is really awesome that you can speak 4 languages and impressive. I couldn't even learn Spanish after 4 years of high school and 2 years of middle school and like 3 years of college because I couldn't place out. So, anyone who speaks 2 languages, I'm impressed with. 4 is amazing. Being a lawyer in this country when English is not your native language, even more amazing. And I just want to give everyone proof here that you are a naturalized citizen. This is your naturalization certificate, right?
Yes, looking very young in there. Yeah, it was 2012. Yes.
12. Wow, that was a long time ago. 9 years ago already. Well, we are glad that you're here, and I appreciate you participating. And let's meet Our second contestant, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, so my name is Laureen Anderson Stepanek. I do not speak 4 languages. I too struggle with my Spanish, and I actually lived in Spain. And I also struggle with French, and I actually lived in France, but I just don't have the knack for those languages. But doing both of those things and studying history and political science and things like that led me to law school, and specifically to immigration law. I practice all areas of immigration law: employment, family, humanitarian. I too had a great case this year where a client who had one juvenile conviction that would normally have precluded him from ever becoming a green card holder. But we were able to this year, after a year of him being in detention, get him out and get him a green card. So I too have those incredible moments of feeling, just like kind of having a superpower. But I normally say making citizens is my superpower. I like to think that we contribute to each one of those votes, and each time that someone gets to change the direction of their families forever. Most of my clients are from Poland, although I have a good share from the Latin countries as well. But I mostly practice in Chicago, so it's the land of Poland. And I live in Milwaukee with my 2 children and my husband.
Well, thank you for joining us, Laurie. And can you please tell us why you're proud to be an American?
Well, no matter what, I said that we still have the ability, the desire, and the hope to keep striving for a better country. I think the past couple of years have demonstrated how hard we work to make this place more equitable, more fair, more free, and better for everyone that wants to come here. The fight's not over, but we continue because I think we believe in a project that is, America.
Well said. And we have a fun fact about you here. What are we looking at here?
That would be a picture from probably around 1987. You can see the big hair and, the short style. It was very, very popular at the time. But that's one of my figure skating pictures. I am still a competitive figure skater. And I think that being a competitive athlete in a sport like that makes you a bit competitive. So, and somewhat of someone that never wants to be wrong or never wants to give up.
That's very true. Can you do a triple?
Except for French and Spanish. I gave up those long ago.
Languages. Who needs them? Can you do a triple sow cow?
No, but I could do a double. Now,
all right.
At the moment, no, but at the time, yes. I was never, but jumping was never my strong suit. I'm a spinner, so.
Gotcha. Okay, very cool. I can put skates on. I can get on the rink. I can skate around, and that's about it.
The better the skates, the easier it is. That's my only rule of thumb. So.
Ooh, I didn't know that. Maybe that was my problem. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing, ladies, and for joining us. And we will get started. And before I begin, oh shoot, I had marked off the practice questions, but well, that's fine. We'll deal. We're gonna have to flip to see who goes first or chooses the first category. No categories are off limits this time. And just to remind our viewers, if you missed the instructions real quick, there's just 2 main instructions. Number 1, 1st to 10 is correct. Correct is the winner. 1st to 10 correct is the winner. And our contestants have buzzers. They cannot buzz until I finish reading the questions, or they forfeit their turn. All right. We have this coin from the Japanese Olympics, Tokyo, in 1964, way before my birth. But it's a pretty cool one. I don't know if we can see here, we got some heads. That's going to be our heads. And then the Olympic sign is going to be our tails. So, Laurie, call it in the air.
Heads.
It is heads. Would you like to first or defer to the second half?
I'll go first.
There's no, so that's a good decision.
Okay.
All right.
Pick one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's try symbols.
Symbols. You guys ready? Okay, this is per color. Okay. What is the name of the national anthem? You guys buzz?
Because I know the other song that everyone sings, and I don't know the name of this one.
Oh, we don't know the answer. Is that nobody's buzzing? It's working.
Nobody's buzzing.
Nobody's buzzing. No, wait a second.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm going to start our 10-second clock then. I don't even have a button because I've had a buzz every single time.
Oh my God.
I'll make the noise.
I'm just drawing a huge blank.
All right. I was worried we weren't going to get to see our wrong answer guy, but we will. It is called the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh,
I knew that. I knew that. But in my head, it kept saying America the Beautiful. And I knew that's not right. And I'm like, that's not the right answer.
I was really worried the buzzer wasn't working. All right. Well,
no.
One more because you both needed to get one of those. All right. This guy's great start. Aliona, you're bored.
Let's go to geography.
Geography. Name one U.S. territory. Laurie.
Guam.
Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, American Samoa, Northern Mariana Islands, Guam. That is correct. All right.
Does that make up for not knowing the Star Spangled Banner?
I mean,
I know the words. I can sing it.
I can't get points for that because I mean, if this were a naturalization interview, you would have froze and I would have moved on to the next question.
It's true. Everyone should take this into account when you think about it. Even we can freeze and not remember the answers.
That was the best start ever. All right.
The only thing that was coming through my mind was like Bonner. I'm like, oh my God, come on. It says something more.
I just kept thinking, oh, say, can you see? And then I'm like, what is the rest?
Well, that's all right. Laurie, you've redeemed yourself. I think I am holding the red pen, so it tells me it's Alana's board, but I could be wrong. Whose board?
I think it's whose board is it?
Oh no, I picked symbols. She picks geography, so I guess it's mine.
It's Laurie. It's Laurie. Yes.
Let's go with rights and responsibilities.
Rights and responsibilities. What is one promise you make when you become a U.S. citizen? Laurie, quick with the buzzer this time.
You promise to serve in the military if called upon.
I keep forgetting to cross out so I don't repeat. Give up loyalty to other countries, defend the U.S. Constitution, obey the laws of the United States, serve in the military, save the nation, be loyal to the United States. Now, you said serve in the military if called upon. Now, it does just say serve in the military, but that is correct. And it's your board. No, I just messed that up, didn't I?
It'd be Aliona's board.
Yes. So let's go with the principles of American government.
Principles of American government. The idea of self-government. Oh, we did this one.
We practiced with this one.
We already know this.
That's okay.
Sorry. Aliona, you go again.
Yeah, let's go with the same one. Principle of American government. Just
American government. What did the Declaration of Independence do? I didn't unbuzz you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna unbuzz you and read it again. What did the Declaration of Independence do?
Oh.
Laurie.
It declared our independence from the United Kingdom.
Announced our independence from Great Britain. Declared our independence from Great Britain. Said that the U.S. is free from Great Britain. Now, before I tell you if I accept your answer, first thing, I don't make the answers. The answers come straight from the test, okay? Second thing, even though it didn't say like name one thing, even though you named one thing, if you were at taking the test, you would get it right. You only need to name one. One of my favorite things at an interview is I had a client who insisted on naming every single one. I think I told you guys this. He was such a lovely man, and he really annoyed the officer who just wanted to go home. So, all the better for you to be more knowledgeable, but you only got to name the one. And although you said United Kingdom, I believe that is actually the same thing as Great Britain. So, points. All right. And Laurie, it's your board.
Let's do colonial period and independence.
Colonial period and independence. Another Declaration of Independence question. I gotta unbuzz you guys. All right. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? Aliona.
1776. Yeah, July 4.
I will give that to you because I don't like that it didn't make it clear that it needed the entire date. And if you were my client, I'd be fighting for you on this one. Or I'd say, let's see if you get if you need it or not. But either way, if it would have said the full date, it just said, when was it? 1776. That's, all right, I'm giving it to you. All right. And
I think most officers would give that.
I think
if
so
someone
too.
said the year. And I think that some might want to do an extra question just in case, but I think the vast majority would give credit for that answer.
That is why we are going to accept the answer, because I'm just trying to be fair. I think it's your board, Laurie. Yeah.
No, I think I picked that one.
Just kidding. Just paying attention. Aliona, your board.
Let's go with the 1800s.
Guys are staying away from that system of government like it's your job. All right, unbuzz. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
Oh, sorry.
Aliona. Oh,
Louisiana.
Did you just admit to jumping the gun and I missed it?
I don't know. I've been trying to press on this buzz, but I believe it went before. Yes, I'll be honest on this one because you say the year and then I didn't know it's coming something else. I just went straight to the buzz. I believe 1803, right? And then I buzzed. I don't know. It doesn't show you.
Well, it's not connected, so it's my eye. I didn't think you buzzed before until you said something because I knew it was close. I'm gonna let you go.
I did buzz after I heard 1803. That's for sure.
Then you were on time. So go ahead. What's your answer?
Louisiana.
Louisiana Territory. Laurie, you're bored. This race is getting tight.
Well, as a challenge, we have to go with system of government, obviously.
System of government. There were certain ones I wanted to do because it's like, I know I haven't done them before, but I always pick the wrong one. Yep, picked the wrong one. That's okay. We'll figure that one out. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Laurie.
Republicans and Democrats.
Let's find out. Democratic and Republican. But I'm going to give it to you. Okay, Aliona, it's your board.
Let's go the recent American history and other historical information.
Recent American history and other historical information. Ooh, name one Native American tribe in the United States. Anna.
Cherokee.
Apache, Blackfeet, Cayuga, Cherokee, Chippewa. Not sure how to pronounce that one. Choctaw.
Choctaw.
Crow, Hopi, Huron, Inupiat, Lakota, Mohawk, Mohegan, Navajo, Oneida, Onondaga, Pueblo, Seminole, Seneca, Shawnee, Sioux, Teton, Tuscarora. And you said Cherokee. Oh, that was the wrong. You got it correct. Whoops. We haven't got that one yet, so sorry about that. You did get that. You did get points. You did get points despite the dunce. Laurie, you're bored.
Let's try holidays.
Ooh, holidays. When do we celebrate Independence Day? Aliona.
July 4th.
July 4th. That time we didn't need a year. No, that was a different question. All right, guys, it is getting hot in here because it is a tight race. All right, Lauren, you're bored.
Nope, I picked holiday.
Just kidding, Aliona, you're bored.
Symbols.
Symbols. Why does the flag have 50 states? Damn it, I just messed that one up.
I think we knew what you meant.
I get that. I get that one. Oh, man. All right, let's do it. We got one more symbol, so that's all right. Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Oh.
Laurie.
That would be for the original 13 colonies.
13 original colonies. That is correct. And it's your board.
Let's do another geography.
Geography. Oh, we did this one. We did this one. Just for fun. Well, Laurie, you name one. Aliona, you name the other.
Mississippi.
Missouri.
Mississippi. Yes. If you want to learn how to spell that word, that is how you learn. Good job, guys, but no points. What was that? American history?
No, geography.
Geography. Where is the Statute of Liberty? Aliona.
New York Harbor.
New York Harbor, Liberty Island. Now, I actually think if I remember correctly, the 2020 version of the naturalization test, had the same question, but additional answers.
Yes.
Which, all right. It was like New York and New Jersey were the other, because New York and New Jersey both like own it or something weird like that. But it's in New York Harbor. But then why they added it on that test and they could have still added it as answer, I don't know. I don't make the rules.
I think most people would say New York. That's, in my mind, that would be the answer that, just on general knowledge versus studying exactly what the exam book says. They would just say New York, but I could be wrong.
I'm with you on that one. All right. Aliona's board.
System of government.
System of government. I think the ones I want, I don't know. Nope. There's one specific to why I asked you about your where your residential zip code is. That's why.
Oh, okay.
No one's ever, I never picked those, but I can't remember which ones they are. I should write them down. Okay, unbuzz. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? That
was before.
That was before. So, Laurie, free go. The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
I don't remember. It's 200 and something, but I can't recall exactly.
That is way wrong.
Yeah.
That is way off. That much.
Oh, no, it's 435. Yeah, I was going to say, I know this, but I don't know it. So, yeah.
435. Too quick. You gotta take like a, and then do it. Although Laurie's been pretty fast, so I understand this shit. Like,
yeah, that's all. Like, I gotta get a buzzer.
Laurie, you're bored.
Let's go back to colonial period and independence.
Colonial period and independence. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? Laurie.
I don't know how you want to say this, but Native Americans, the tribes of, the various nations of indigenous people in the that are presently in the United States.
Americans or Indian Americans. And for the record, I wanted to be politically correct. Both of these answers are the answers on the test. And then I was like, I thought you were supposed to only say Native Americans. And then someone who was on the show previously, her stepfather is Native American, and he says he wanted to be called Indian American. And I was like, okay, so I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just trying to say the right terms.
I'm coming from a state where a good share of our population is indigenous. Neither term is that.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
But when I was studying for the test in 2012, that's how they had the answer: Indian Americans. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we usually rely on either indigenous or their actual nation that they belong to.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. These things get confusing, and I know
all evolving, right?
Well, we all deal with all different types of people from all over the world daily. So you're always constantly trying to be careful with what you say, because you don't want to offend. But sometimes, it's different people in different areas have different opinions, and
the more we learn, the better we are.
Exactly. The more you know, the more you know. And unless I didn't switch pens, which is entirely possible, Laurie, it's your board.
Is it?
Nope. Kidding. Aliona, you're bored.
Let's go with the system of government.
System of government. I don't know. Try 23. Yes. Okay. Name your U.S. representative. Laurie.
Gwen Moore.
You say Gwen Moore. Gwen Moore.
There you go.
What's Gwen Moore like? Because I've had another person with the same zip code on. So this is my second time seeing Gwen Moore. And I feel like she's pretty good.
She is very appropriate to represent our district of the Milwaukee urban area. She's very involved with the needs of our district.
That's a great way to put it.
Don't ask me about our senators.
All I'm going to say is you're bored, only if you pick the senator question. And do you know your representative at your residential zip code?
Oh, I believe it's Milwaukee. Used to be Max Rose, and now it's Milwaukee. No? Really? Wait. Yeah, who is it?
Oh, that was the wrong one. Sorry. Which one was that? Was 23. There we go. Hakeem Jeffries.
Ah, I've read about him. He's definitely a rising star,
Oh, yeah,
from what I understand.
on my TV a lot.
Very good looking too, let me tell you.
Unless you gave me the wrong residential address or I typed it in wrong, which is entirely possible.
Could be, because I know it was Max Rose and then they switched it to, but I may be wrong.
Staten Island, isn't yours in Brooklyn?
The office is in Brooklyn, but the residential it's in Staten Island. That's why I say Milwaukee. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So you might not be wrong. The zip code you gave me, I think, was a Brooklyn zip code.
Yeah, for the office. Yeah, the 112.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why. Yeah. But for the house, it's a different one. Yeah, so that's why I went with this one.
If our viewers are wondering, when you do go to take the naturalization test and this question is asked, they are asking about where you live because that's where you would vote. So if you would have given them your work answer, like I should deduct a point for giving me your work answer because that wasn't your residential representative. That's okay. I just want everyone to know if you're studying, it's not where you work, it's where you live because that's where you vote and that's why you should know. Makes sense. And same thing with your senators, which state you live in and your governor. A lot of people will live in Jersey but work in New York. You're still, if you're asked that question, it's your New Jersey senator and governor.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Somebody's bored. Aliona, I think.
All right. Let's go with the 1800s.
1800s. What is one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Laurie.
I think I'm gonna go with the most obvious with this one and say freed the slaves from slavery. Declaration, Proclamation, Emancipation Proclamation.
Yeah. I mean, you had it, and then freed the slaves, Emancipation Proclamation, saved or preserved the Union, and led the United States during the Civil War. That is correct. Now, interesting enough, on the 2020 test, this is another one where there's a difference because they also had him as being the president, and there was something else, I think, too. But yeah, weird how there's different answers. But if you would have said the president, if you had a nice officer, you'd get points. But don't rely on getting an answer outside of the answer key as points. It's almost like it's just the way it is. Okay, but Laurie, it is your board.
Let's see. Let's try recent American history and other historical information.
Recent American history and other historical information. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Laurie's blind. Oh, Aliona, you're scared now with that buzzer, aren't you?
I don't think my buzzer is working.
Oh, it's working.
I think Laurie's so fast because I'm like, and it's just.
All right, Laurie, what movement tried to end racial discrimination?
Well, I will go with the first wave name and say the Civil Rights Movement.
Civil Rights Movement. Correct. Now, it is Aliona's board. Although I think I keep switching pens when I shouldn't. That's how I remembered who it is by using different colors, and it does not work.
Let's go with geography.
What I will say is this: it has nothing to do with the last question, but one of you is one correct answer away from victory. So just keep that in mind. I can't tell you who it is.
Oh, we know.
Aliona,
I don't know. I feel like it's been back and forth. I don't
know.
Or you guys could have been tied and I didn't tell you, and now you're retied. I can't tell you. But one of you or more is one away.
Okay. So let's go with the geography.
Geography.
Oh.
Oof. Buzzer's ready. What is the capital of the United States? Aliona.
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. It's Laurie's board.
System of government.
System of government. In what month do we vote for president? Laurie.
November.
November. And with that, guys, I do believe we have a winner. Oh, I didn't do it right.
See, your senators.
we could go through that real quick. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, those are our lovely senators. Do we know these are our New York senators?
Homer, yeah.
Then we have our Wisconsin senators.
I love Tammy Baldwin.
When this guy, who might not be the governor much longer, Tony over here.
Trying really hard.
I hope this is the right video. No, wait, it's the next one. Nope. All right. And the winner is Laurie. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Good job, ladies. And the winner is Laurie. Actually, I'm supposed to say tail roll, please, but I'm a little out of it. I think I actually did better than last time I did this, but I am getting married on Sunday finally. So I got a lot going on right now, but thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Thank you, Laurie and Aliona, for participating. Hang on a sec after we end the broadcast so I can give you a special thank you. And we will be back in 2 weeks with 2 brand new contestants to see who is smarter than a naturalized citizen. This time around, the American-born beat out the naturalized citizen. It's okay. It's been 9 years since you took the test. You got a little nervous with the buzzer.
I also have a degree in history, political science, and a postgraduate degree in international studies. Do not feel bad.
Good job. I think you have a license in buzzing in too.
For sure.
World championship in reflexes.
In reflexes, skating, it helps for sure.
All right, guys. Well, thank you again. We'll be back in 2 more weeks. I hope you can join us. Until then, I don't know. Until then, I don't have a sign off. That's my sign off. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.